for you. Here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Detroit. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
And so far, they've split the season series right down the middle. Now the drama starts to ramp up. Only got 2 games left against them. Can they take the advantage?
I'm not sure, but I do know this. The more you play against the team, the less friendly the competition becomes. I mean, these 2 teams are working towards the same goal, and that's where the competitive juices really start to fly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Johnson is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Ilyasova in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jackson, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Inside. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Smith with a wide open look. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Jackson dishes to Morris. Uncovered. The shot will not go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And the pass to Thunder. High post shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Anderson Varejao.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And now it's a double-digit lead.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. That's good. And that's 11 points for Freak.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Irving passes to Thunder. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 13 points for Freak.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Kyrie Irving.
Or maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Brandon Jennings.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing with 20 points. Jennings drives in. Great D that time from Love.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And again, another one in from Thunder. Thunder's got 15 points.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even...
Thunder, he's in at point guard. Kaminsky out there with Thompson. Then there's Mo Williams, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Thompson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. Here's Hill. Passes it to Hart. Over in the corner, Meeks. Johnson up top. Pistons passing it around. And Meeks kicks to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the line. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 6. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Outside Hill. Pass to Hart to end the run. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The shot's good from Thunder.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Hill with it. Picked up by Thompson. All sorts of time. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Hart.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The drive by Shumpert. The shot no good. And Detroit the other way now. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He finished with 54 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
That's good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 5th in opponent field goal percentage. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. They're in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And you look at their defense, they limit their opponents into that anemic shooting percentage because of their terrific teamwork. These guys stay on a string and really provide that help to one another when they're out there.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Hill. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hill's got his first points of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
They set the pick. Puts up a three. Verejao grabs the board.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
The dish to Caldwell Pope. Outside Hill. He kicks to Jackson. Pick up by Hill. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verejao's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Thunder. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Smith. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morris. No good with the elbow jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Good. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Thunder. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Brian Roberts comes in for Mo Williams. And through one half, it hasn't.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? Yes, it is if you say so. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting. If I start counting points now, the rest of the game is going to get away from me. So.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.